Hey YouTube, this is Mickayla Daily, and today I'm going to share with you my story, and I really hope it reaches a lot of people. Since elementary school, I've been bullied to the point where I would come home and cry myself to sleep almost every night. I had people tell me that I was worthless. I heard everything. And what they didn't know is the whole time I was suffering from depression. Now, like every other kid out there in high school, I get up, I get dressed, I go to school. Now, I used to gather with a group of friends. A group of friends that seemed like they were everything that someone could want in friends. But when someone who looked different would walk by, all I would hear is emo. I bet they cut. Why don't they just kill themselves already? This left me standing there in the background, silent and dying inside, until I got the chance to run off to the bathroom and do what any good emo would do. Find my relief in that beautiful silver razor blade. I suffer from melancholic depression, which means it's 100% biological. It's fairly rare, but very severe. And every morning when I wake up and get ready, I get to take medication for this. 40 milligrams of Prozac. Now go ahead, say whatever you want. Oh, just another kid on Prozac. Yeah, sure. I'll be on this medication for the rest of my life. Now, you may see me now, look at my other videos, and see a girl who's confident, who's proud. I wasn't always like this. It took me a long time to be like this. I used to struggle every day of my life, hiding behind a mask of who I thought I should be, hiding behind a fake smile, a fake laugh, a fake everything. And it just wore me down more and more, to the point where cutting was what I thought was my only way out. Until cutting didn't help anymore. That's when I tried turning to suicide. Now don't take me lightly when I say this. I attempted it. I had it all planned out. I've tried it a couple times. I've tried cutting in the shower. I've tried strangling myself. Now, if you passed me on the street, could you even begin to imagine the storm inside my head, the pain that I feel? Most people answer no. Most people keep walking. Even though I was there, screaming for help, no one could hear me. Not that long ago, I got really down again, and I went up into the hospital for this. I got a pass, a temporary release for a couple days. It was the first time I had my phone. The first time I seen Facebook. I had been off the face of the planet for months. All those friends that I used to hang out with, all of those friends who said they'd be there for me through everything, no matter what, they had my back. Not one of them asked where I was. Not one of them cared. Before being up there, I wouldn't be talking about this. And yet now, I'm strong enough to admit it. And I just want someone to listen. It's difficult to understand, and I'm not expecting you to. Tons of people go through depression, and the amount of people that come forward about it, it's ridiculous. People don't understand. They think that one can just get over it. Sure, some people can. A lot of people can't. I couldn't. The world we live in today, it's still so hard to talk about suicide, self-harm, even depression, for that matter. It takes a lot to admit it. And you know what? Normally people don't want to. They don't want to say it. They don't want to say it out loud unless you ask. I didn't know what depression was until they told me I had it. It was just this feeling I had every single day that grew over me, that clung to me until it suffocated me. It's really hard to get people to listen to you. I mean, I'm just one voice. One voice that gave everything to fight the realization that's now set me free. It's allowed me to get better. I still have days where I feel depressed, but it's more like that feeling you get when you miss the last step on your stairs in the dark than falling off the edge of the world. My change has been drastic, and it can be for you too. Step forward, stand up, speak out. Depression is nothing to be ashamed of. And I hope that in my lifetime, people will begin to understand this as I have. I'm thankful for my depression. It's opened my eyes. It's taught me so much. I've allowed it to be part of me. It's part of me. And not everyone is going to accept you if you step forward about this. But there are some people that will. And they're the important ones. And even if you can find no one else, I'll be there for you. I'm never going back on that. Well, my name is Mickayla Daly, and I'm a survivor of depression, not a victim. Thank you.